For my capstone project, I wrote a bill to Congress about redistributing wasted food, and in this video, I'm going to talk you through exactly what my bill entailed. Now, every bill starts with these standard 2 sentences, and then it goes into Section 1. Section 1 is about defining your terms, and these are just terms that are ambiguous and could be interpreted differently in the context of the bill. The 3 terms I chose to define were food recycling, salvageable, and food establishments. It then goes into Section 2, which is about outlining the purpose of the bill, and in this case, mine was to initiate a new government program to promote the recycling of salvageable food from every household and business to help address the issue of hunger in America. Section 3 is then essentially the main part of the bill, which talks about what the bill is and what it intends to do. In my case, it was about launching a program that follows the framework of the recycling program already in place through the distribution of food recycling bins to every home, collection every week, and a campaign to alert and teach the public. Subsection A then talked about the food going directly to homeless shelters, and then subsection B talked about the launching of a food recycling campaign to teach the public. Subsection C then talked about the criteria for salvageable food, and subsection D talked about the Bill Emerson Good Samaritan Food Donation Act, which protected against any liability. Subsection E talked about incentives to help get food establishments to participate. And then Section 4 was all about funding. My program was to be funded by taxes using the current amount allotted for recycling as a baseline. However, there would be no money needed to set up a plant for inspection, sorting, or rearrangement because this could be done at homeless shelters where the food is delivered. Subsection A then talked about the USDA being responsible for the oversight of this program. And then Section 5 talked about the penalties in the case that someone does not follow this proposed law. In my case, I enacted no penalties because it is not fair to punish someone for not having extra food to spare. However, as mentioned before, I did include incentives to help incentivize people to participate. And then Section 6 talked about when this bill should be enacted. This bill should be enacted directly upon passage because I did not have a specific timeline I was working with. That was my entire bill. I then sent this to Barbara Comstock and explained it a little bit more in detail in my email because bills are supposed to be extremely concise. And yeah, that is it.